All right, time to go to everyone's favorite, Ubisoft. I thought I would talk about them this week, but
Well, they're keeping themselves very much in the public eye. So
Tencent Holdings Limited and Ubisoft Entertainment SA's founding Guillemot family are considering options, including a potential buyout of the French video game developer after it lost more than half its market value this year, according to people familiar with the matter. Yeah, I'm thinking they might be wanting to get out of here. The Chinese tech company and the Guillemot Brothers Limited have been speaking with advisors to help explore ways to stabilize Ubisoft and bolster its value. People said, asking not to be identified, discussing a private matter. One of the possibilities being discussed would be involving teaming up to take the company private. According to the people, Ubisoft shares rose as much as 33% in Paris on Friday, following the Bloomberg News report, the steepest gain in the company's since the 1996's initial public offering. So I guess this is helping their stock. They might join with this company Tencent. Shares of Ubisoft fallen 40% this year, giving the company a market capitalization of about 1.8 billion, 2 billion. Tencent owned 9.2% of Ubisoft's net voting rights at the end of April. The Guillemot family held about 20.5%, according to the firm's latest annual report. Some minority shareholders, include AJ Investments, have been pushing for either a take private or sale of Ubisoft to a strategic investor amid the stock price plunge. So it reminded me of Paramount and Skydance. Am I wrong here?
no, yep.
Okay. Considerations are at an early stage, and there's no certainty they will lead to a transaction. Tencent and the Guillemot family are also considering another alternative, according to the people. Spokespeople for Ubisoft and the Guillemot family declined to comment. A representative for Tencent couldn't immediately comment during a holiday week in China. Last month, Ubisoft shares fell to the lowest more than a decade after the company cut its outlook on weaker than expected sales and a delay of the hotly anticipated Assassin's Creed Shadows title. I don't know if it's hot. Maybe it's hotly anticipated to see how bad it's going to do.
Well, yeah, it is. It is like, hey, you see that smoke over the horizon? Let's go see what's burning down.
Yeah, the video game firm has over the past couple of years struggled to recover from a pandemic-era production crunch that resulted in delays in releases of new games and canceled titles. Blame the pandemic. Several private equity firms include Blackstone Incorporated and KKR and Company were studying potential bids for Ubisoft in 2022 amid a flurry of large deals in the video game industry. Bloomberg News reported at the time later that year the founding family partnered with Tencent, which bought 49.9% of the Guillemot Brothers holding company in addition to the direct stake it held in Ubisoft. I remember when years back Vivendi was trying to buy it out. But here we are. Let's go to the next article too.
Yep.
Are we sad about Ubisoft?
No, I'm laughing. I have a certain amount of Schadenfreude for companies that have made some very, very, very bad decisions and are now living with the consequences.
Someone said Ubisoft. That's what she said. Please stop. I'm thinking in a French accent too.
Ubisoft. Okay. I'm so sorry. No. Never happens to me.
It never happened to me. Report: Rainbow Six Vice President Cameron Lee leaves Ubisoft. A new report details that Cameron Lee, Ubisoft's vice president of Rainbow Six, left the company. Tom Henderson at Inside Game reported that an email sent to the staff revealed for the time being the role of VP and executive producer Rainbow Six brand will not be replaced. It is unclear why Lee decided to leave Ubisoft. You had your own image when you sent it to me. Yes. Leaving the ship. Lee joined Ubisoft as vice president and executive producer of Rainbow Six back in April of 2022. In a press release at the time, the company said that Lee would be responsible for creating the long-term brand strategy for the Rainbow Six franchise and aligning and collaborating with all internal partners. Lee previously was the vice president of production at Activision, the general manager of new IP at Bungie. Bungie's not doing so hot. Were they the ones behind Concord?
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
Was he behind Concord? I don't know. And a lead producer on both BioWare and Electronic Arts dating back to October 2008. Holy cow, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Concord connection here?
Possibly.
I don't know. It's interesting, though. He's only been there 2 years. Not much time to help out the Rainbow Six franchise. That's a Tom Clancy franchise. Right. Yeah, they had a game series based on it. So yeah, that's done. That's this. I want 2 hours of my phone implicit bias. training I was forced to endure work 3 years ago. It was really a guilt trip for being who you are. I've heard people I know have had to do that at their corporations. You think it's just the government? No, it's the corporations that are buying into this stuff.
Well, but you know, and I'm going to be very careful, Mark, because I'm not going to dox you and the company you work for and everything. But as you have told me,
there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of stuff happening in that company that is coming back to bite them because of exactly that. You told them, they didn't listen, and now they're burning.
I'm thinking of these sessions, and it's like someone has the mask with the rats inside it, and they're going to put it on you if you don't confess.
Right.
Your implicit
right.
advice. It's like 1984 stuff. This is not.